Okay, this is Jacob Schmitt with huntfishlife.com. It's April the 6th as I'm recording this here. Me and my wife went this morning before some storms moved in. We had a chance, had a few hours we could get out and do a little fishing. We're out here, we're on the Arkansas River. We just launched here at Maumelle Park. Basically, haven't practiced, we haven't fished here in a while, probably 6 months or something. And just going to kind of talk about how you go about finding the fish, kind of figuring them out, developing somewhat of a pattern to see what the fish are kind of doing and things like that. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Follow along. Let's go catch some bass. I pretty much know the area. I mean, I've fished here a lot. So I'm coming here, this area here, and it grows back into some backwater and stuff, and a lot of fish will hold up back in here. But right now it's the spring. Coming into the spring, and in the spring the fish can be in a lot of different modes. I mean, you've got the spawn and stuff taking place. So you got pre-spawn, spawn, and then the post-spawn. It all takes place in the spring. It's 59.5, 59.7, whatever. The water temperature is. At that temperature, fish should be really moving, starting to make that move back into where they're going to spawn at. One thing that I want to do, because I haven't fished here in a while, I've got to kind of figure out where the fish are. Because they can move quick on you. I want to be able to move fast. I want to be able to cover a lot of water quickly. So what I'm looking at right now is water clarity. I want to see what is a good bait that I can cover water quick. You know, it's fairly murky. Okay, I don't know how much visibility you have yet. I'm going to say I've probably got about a foot. I'm probably going to start with a square bill or something like that to get started, because I can cover water quickly with that. And it's going to be in that effective range where I suspect most of the fish to be. So I'm going to get a square bill out. This is a 2.0 here. It's a little bit bigger square bill. 1.5 may be a little better for the situation, but I've already got this tied on, so I'm going to go ahead and fish that. I want a bright color, something that the fish can see really good. Moving quick. Fish eat on the river. On Arkansas River, they eat a lot of shad, so that's going to be a good color. We're going to move fairly quick. I'm going to show you my trolling motor. Right now, it's maxed out. I mean, it's literally maxed out because I fished a tournament and my batteries went dead on me. I'm going to run this thing on probably 70–80%. I'm going to be moving pretty quick. I'm going to cover some water, and we'll see what happens. So, anyways, guys, let's go catch some fish.
Alright, bye-bye. I want some pictures.
There we go. I knew there was bass right in here somewhere. Hey, you need to go grow up so I can catch you in a tournament, and you weigh about 5 pounds, okay? He said okay.
Oh, wow.
They are sitting out there where they always are. They're sitting right out on the end of that thing feeding.
Can you get a picture?
Well, they are sitting out there. I was thinking, surely they're not sitting out there. They sit out there all the time in the summertime. Golly, it's hooked good. It's a good little fish. It's probably not about a pound and a half. Can you get a picture of it?
Yeah.
Told you I was gonna catch that fish. That's a good fish. No, that's a different fish. That's a like. Told you I was gonna catch that fish.
That was the same fish.
No, that's the female of that other one. That's a 2+ right there.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
Good fish.
Oh, did you find it?
There's a lot of fish on that freaking dike a lot of times. That's why a lot of people fish it. No, different fish. Freaking thing, dadgum. Another little one. My dang.
They fought. Feisty.
Well, my freaking, the same thing happened to that one I lost earlier. Another little one. You want to get a picture? You better hurry. Got it? Well, that's the second one I went to boat flipping my rod get above my thing and I can't pick the fish up out of the water. Oh, that could have been the same fish. Oh, I think I see it, right? Yeah, this is it right here because it's a log, yeah. Right here it is. I think. I don't know. I think this is it. I think it's sitting right, I think it was sitting right there by that log. I told you. I told you that's where it freaking was sitting. I told you it was sitting there. I told you. I knew it. I was like, I know that day. I remember that log now that I get up to it.
Like premonition or whatever. You're like, okay.
Well, I run the fish out there a while ago. I knew it wasn't very big.
Am I going to take my baby?
All that for that little bitty fish, but it was pretty fun. I knew I could catch it. I just had to go back and find where it was at. That fish was sitting on a bed, little male. I think he's just making it, the bed right there. I run him out a while ago, and I just run him off the bed about an hour ago, and I figured on my way out I'd try to catch him. Well, what it was?
Huh? I don't know. It moved.
Well, whatever it is, I'll tell you. Little bass. There's your fish. This one, Misty just missed it. Hey, you gotta have a follow-up person, you know. That's why I tell you in tournaments when I miss a fish to throw there fast. But he wouldn't keep in a tournament. And the first fish I caught was right here, right in here. And if you notice this, it says wing dam, which is a dike, basically a wall that runs out here of rocks that runs out into the river, and it blocks the current flow. And a lot of times when the fish are spawning, they'll get in behind them things. It's pretty typical. The second fish I caught I thought was a little odd, but not necessarily because not all fish spawn at the same time. So same thing here is another wing dam here, or a dike, and it comes out from right here. And this doesn't show it, but this is actually dry right here. It's rocks just all the way down this. And I caught the second fish right at the end of it, sitting right out in the main current. That's where they sit a lot of times out in the summertime. They'll sit out there and they'll feed on shad and stuff. I catch a lot of fish right there in the summertime. This right here, you see these black lines, this is just a rock dike that runs down here. It's a wing dam, and it comes here like so. It's a dike, and I went down it really quick, going this direction, and then back in here, and I seen a couple fish on the way back in with a spinnerbait. Hung one right in here, and I figured, well, I was coming out, what the heck, I'll fish it on the way out, and I caught about a 2.5 pounder right in here, which is just typical for them to get back. They're getting ready to spawn. They're getting back into behind this where they're protected. The current can't get to them. They're protected by the wind. Really good spots for fish to spawn. And then the fourth one I caught right in here. Again, it's just a protected area right in here. And then the fifth one just right up above it here. And then the sixth fish I caught, which is kind of a oddball. We were going to go back in here, back in this backwater area, and fish back in here for a little while, but the storms come a little too quick. But anyways, we was coming down through here, right down through here, kind of bypass this little area. Was coming right in here, and my wife, she threw out here with a Whopper Plopper and a fish just sitting out in this opener. And this right here is a super good representation, because this is a super shallow point that runs out here really far, right out in here. But we was right here on the edge of this point. She just throws out here in the open, and a fish blew up on her bait, and then I followed up and caught the fish. So that's where we caught the fish at, and it's very typical on the river system for fish to get in backwaters. You know, we fished until the first little bit of rain. I mean, when it first started raining, we got out of there because it's some heavy rain, lightning, thunder, severe storms and stuff like that. So we got out of there, got back to the house. But nevertheless, we did catch some fish, had some fun. And, you know, hopefully that you guys can learn a couple, you know, tips from it. Please, if you learned something from it, if you liked it, please, you know, like the video. Share it, you know, leave comments. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, and bye-bye.